Good morning. Good morning. See who all's gonna come in here. I wasn't planning on going live today, but went and dropped kids off at school and decided I was bored. Figured I'd come up here and ramble with y'all for a little bit. See if anybody wants to come up on panel and talk. Anybody wants to chat in the chat. See, Fishing for Whiskers was in here, and Danny Stone. Danny Stone, welcome. Click that link if you want. Well, anybody is actually. Brian B's in the house. So called J Dog a while ago. He didn't answer. He's playing hooky. Shoot him a text. Shoot him a text. 351 Cleveland. How's it going? Lance McCouga. How's it going? So, Brian B, did you get your boat fixed, buddy? Uh-oh. There's the star of the week. Anybody didn't catch Greenwell's fishing yesterday? He was setting them on fire. End up catching, I believe, 9 in a relatively short amount of time, and also caught a 51-pound hog. So it's pretty cool. Congratulations to Mike on that one. So I know Brian B's supposed to be fishing this weekend, but I don't know if he got his boat fixed. And I know Mike's going to be fishing the Kentucky versus Indiana tournament, in-person tournament, actual tournament up there on the Ohio River. Uncle Lou, how do you do? Nope, about to get dressed and head out to do some tent, then mess with it. Hey, at work stuff comes second. Get the boat right first, Brian B. All right, Danny. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Danny Stone will be up here about 15, 20 minutes. So y'all like that chat up with something that keeps us talking. I'm not the best at keeping the conversation rolling. I try to keep it going, but when it's just me up here, I kind of run out of things to say. So Fishing for Whiskers back in the house. Uncle Lou said all he's going to do is beat on it with a hammer. Well, he might not fix it that way, but he'll probably feel better after he gets done smacking it. So look who we got.
What's up, Cody?
Oh, it's going. How are you?
I'm doing good. Trying to get a little pre-tournament fishing in this morning.
All right. You're fishing in the So You Think You Can Fish tournament, right?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay.
Let me change this screen around so that we can see more of you and less of me. So go ahead. Tell us what lake you're on.
What'd you say?
What lake you on?
I'm on Lake Wateree today.
Wateree. Uncle Lou, I called him. He didn't answer. He said, "The heck with Cody, aggravating me every morning." Dave Gretcher, how's it going? That's right. Hit that thumbs up. So. Well, I'm glad I went live. We get to see O'Brien do some fishing this morning. He always puts a few in the boat at the very minimum.
Oh, you done jinx me now.
Yeah, put that voodoo curse on you, huh? No voodoo curse. Murillo, you're not giving me a thumbs up. You're giving Brian a thumbs up. Yeah, and I don't know where I ran J Dog off to. He lied be still in bed. I think he was fixing water line all evening yesterday, so there's no telling how long that took him. What's going on, Richard? Yeah, Uncle Lou, I hope he is doing all right. Heck, it ain't like him not to answer, even if it's just to tell me to shut up and leave him alone. He normally answers. So hopefully he's feeling okay. Double Dave's in the house. What's going on, Double Dave? Well, where'd it go? It jumped on me. There we go. Finally alive to watch. Yeah, it didn't seem like there was much going on this morning on the YouTubes or at least for the channels I'm subscribed to. All right, so he be all right. He's okay. Good morning, Art. Well, while we sit here and watch him bait up and get everything out, y'all in the chat, tell me who's catching the catfish this weekend. Who's got a good feeling about what they got going on this weekend? It's all cloudy and drizzly here. Thinking about going fishing. Yeah, I think it's supposed to start raining tomorrow morning. Oh, getting a little feedback. I think it's supposed to start raining tomorrow morning here and rain for about a week. I'm just hoping that they push the rain up. The rain gets pushed off far enough that the boys can have their football games. One second, I'm gonna log back in and see if it's me that's causing this echo. Art said he's fishing tonight. Richard said I always have a good feeling about it on the way there. Yes. Well, hopefully y'all get on some good ones, Richard and Art. I will be tomorrow for all week except for Saturday. Birthday party for my granny. Well, happy birthday, Granny Lulu. Uh-oh. Art's going to be on the magical dock. What's going on, Rod Knockers? Look at all those matchy whisker seekers. Looks good. The black and orange does look good together. I've never used a whisker seeker. Here in a second, when Brian gets set up, I'll have him go out and come back in and see if it helps with that echo. Getting a little bit of a reverb.
Is that from me?
I went out and come back in and it's still doing it. So you may want to try reloading the stream and seeing if it helps. Are you hearing it as well?
It's hard to hear from back here, but I'll be up there in a second.
All right, no problem, no rush. I'm not even hearing it now. Seems like it stopped now. Art called himself a fresh sucker. uh, I set a different thumbnail on this stream and it used a different one than what I set it as. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. StreamYard's funky. Funky. But as always, the link is pinned at the top. So if anybody else wants to come up and chat with us as we watch Brian get everything going here, they're welcome. But I do know Danny will be up here in a minute. And then Brian will be over here to chat with us in a minute too. Just gotta get everything set out. Art, do you guys catch white or red horse there? I got 8 rods in my kitchen to re-rig. Broke off everything in my boat last trip. Tough day. Hey, that sounds like a real tough day.
All right, I'm gonna go out and I'll come back in.
All right. Art said he thinks the red horse. I've had a couple trips out casting it and shad this year that I caught just as many crappie as I did shad. Some of them more. Yeah. Greenwell said he's dragging this morning. He ain't moving too well. Those fish wore him out yesterday. Art, check with Tom. May still have some eel I left there for anyone to use. Mighty nice. So, and then it's calling for rain Monday, and I'm hoping Monday the rain gets pushed off at least till the later part of the day because wanting to go fishing with Jeremy Coveland that morning too. Gotta have the fresh bait. Hey, can't tell Art nothing about the dock. He catches those 90-pound monsters in the dock. What's up? I didn't hear it right then. I think it fixed it. Thursday nights are my bait nights. I go out around 10 and hit some spots from the bank throwing the net. Good routine? G3 Sportsman. Uh, I'm not sure the layout on that boat, Uncle Lou. I'll look it up real quick. Let me see here. G3 Sportsman 200. See here what this boat looks like. I don't know what I'm doing there. If it looks like this one right here, Uncle Lou, I like it. It's got the 4 pedestal seats, the console move forward, and the full windshield, so you can put an enclosure on it. Yeah, I like that. Look at that boat, Uncle Lou. Send me a link to that, brother. Yeah, send me a link to that. What's the weather like out your way?
What's that, Cody?
What's the weather looking like out your way for the weekend?
It's supposed to be partly cloudy and a high of about 89. I'm hoping we get some overcast tomorrow. It won't be so hot for the tournament.
Well, so they're not calling for rain all weekend like they are here, then, huh?
Not as of this morning, but you know how that goes.
Art, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Art. Let's see here what I missed. 200. So, yeah, it's a 20-footer. Uncle Luke, that was Jamie Beardley's. Posted for my friend. Let's see here.
There's a ton of boats out today. Everybody must have Friday off. Here comes a bass boat running about 90 miles an hour.
Chadwick may buy myself one. I have a brand new one I'm looking at. You may have. What are you using for bait, brother?
I just got chicken right now. I'm gonna sit here for about an hour, and then I'm gonna move about 100 yards over there towards the island and see if I can't catch me some bluegill. I want to try to catch me about 10 or 15 bluegill for tomorrow's tournament.
Heck, Greenwell, he had skipjack, ladyfish, chicken, everything out, and chicken was what he was catching them all on.
Yeah, I saw about half of his live yesterday.
Yeah, he did awesome. Got Kelly Bullock in the house. What's going on, Kelly? Kelly? Oh, Smelly Kelly, what's going on?
Poor old Kelly can't get no respect.
I really like the look of that G3 Sportsman. I don't know. I don't know what the retail on one is to know how good a price that is. But that layout is perfect. How big the I wonder how big the live well is in it. $65-gallon live well, so that's good. No, I like that boat. That is a really nice boat. That's a perfect setup. Really wanting what's it? More than I want to spend on anything. Understand that, Murillo. 7 out of 9 came on chicken. Kelly say my name. Put some respect on it. Respect on my name when you say it.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, brother?
Heading to Memphis, son.
What's up, Danny?
Hey, good morning. I'll stay with y'all as long as I got signal. I've got to go a long ways. They don't tell what I'm going to run into today.
Well, you just stay away from them lot lizards now.
No, they don't get in this truck. It don't look like it's got enough money in it. I got one of my, hold on here. I knocked off. There's one of my guys, Josh Smith, riding with me. Make sure I don't fall asleep. Say good morning, Josh. Morning. There you go. How hard was that?
You're actually supposed to say good morning, Josh.
They love working for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having to deal with me all day long and try to be getting something done?
There'd be a lot of 20-year-olds with gray hair.
Rod Knocker said, Danny, what are you doing in Memphis? Well, he
Do
got
what?
a hunker for some barbecue, so he said he was going there for lunch.
We're going to be going to it's a place down in Memphis called the one and only barbecue. That's where these guys have me take them every time we go down there.
Well,
they always want to go to the most expensive place to eat.
Drop me off a plate on your way back through. Just cut up through Kentucky.
Buddy, it's good. I always get the smoked brisket. And, man, they got this in-the-house sauce that they make. Oh, my God, yeah.
So, you know.
Are you cold?
And Murillo's.
It's a little nippy in here, isn't it? Let me turn that heat up just a hair.
Murillo said that's more than he wants to spend on anything. And that is a really expensive boat, but I know that. I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but Daddy and me are both really wanting a boat with 4 pedestal seats behind the console. That way, that if we ever want to take anybody out with us, we've got space. He's talked about in the past starting a kind of like a little outreach thing where if anybody's got, if they're going through something hard themselves, if their children are kind of acting up or anything and they want to show them you can get out and have fun without all the drinking and drugging, that we can, hey, y'all come out, we'll fish this weekend. There's plenty of room for them, and do a little ministering through it, have a good time, and have plenty of room for friends to fish with us. So that is the goal, but does not mean it'll happen because boats are hard to find, and the ones you do find are very costly. So, got had life in the chat.
You need to go look at the ones I looked at Monday at Bass Pro in Memphis. The cheapest one, I think, was the payments on it was $174 a month. That ain't bad.
Well, the payments a month, it's what the boat costs though. I mean, I like the floor plans on some of. I mean, I looked at some 16-foot ones that had 4 pedestal seats behind the console, but then you don't have any fishing platform, and Tracker doesn't.
There you go. Yeah. One of the nicest ones I looked at. I loved that boat. It was actually considering it, but it's got, my wife liked it because it's got so many seats in it. But I thought, man, them seats, at some point, they're in the way.
Right.
But all you got to do is pop them out and take them out of there. You ain't got the grandkids with you, just ditch the seats at the house.
And another thing is, Tracker does not make a boat with a large live well. All their boats have tiny live wells. And
Yeah, that's true. Every one of them I checked, crap, I've caught fish you can't get in there.
you know, and we've talked about wanting to fish some in-person tournaments and stuff. And if we're going to ever do that a few times, you got to have a live well that can keep the fish healthy, because not, if you're taking it home to eat it, you don't worry about that live well so much, heck, get home before it goes bad, but we don't do that. And I don't think anybody should, but
Well,
I mean,
in all honesty, I've looked at a lot of boats, and the one, in my opinion, that is best suited for that is the XL Catfish Pro or any of those XL boats. Dude, they've got a 6-foot long live well on them. If you go look at their advertisement, the videos, there's a dude that's over 6 feet tall, lays down in the live well and sticks his elbows out like that, and they close the lid on it.
Wow. Yeah, see, the XLs have a 66-gallon live well.
Yeah.
I like the Catfish Pros. It comes in a 21 and a 24-foot. You can get a brand new 21-foot Catfish Pro 2023 model for about $38,500 brand new, but then you still got to put your trolling motor, T-bars, rod holders, and graph on it,
Yeah.
And so you're looking at around 45-ish,
At least. I would put it in that ballpark, yeah. But,
so,
those ones I've looked at, and that's my dream boat. I love the XL boats. I love them.
The only knock on the XL boats is they either come with the bench seat right behind the console,
Yeah.
or they have the 2 pedestal seats behind the console. And really want something with 4 pedestal seats. So I wish they made the Catfish Pro with a floor plan that was similar to the Stormcat, but they're not going to do it because they don't want people. They want people to buy the Stormcat that's $70,000 versus buying the Catfish Pro that's $38,000. So
yeah.
I love the Sea Arc Pro Cat 240s, but then again, you're looking at $70,000, and that
Yeah, I priced one. When was it? 2 months ago, and just bare bones on that thing. I think it was like $60,000.
Yeah, they're expensive. NJ said, "I didn't know Danny Stone knew how to drive. Learn something new every day."
Well, I don't. I take my hands off the wheel too much. Hey, if you teach a monkey to ride a unicycle,
What's going on, NJ?
But there's a couple different boats that I really love the floor plan on, but they're just, boats are expensive, and and then also, like, even if you wanted to buy a brand new Stormcat, you can't buy one. They're sold out for at least a year.
Yeah.
You go to their website, you can't buy them. You can find Sea Arcs and stuff, but Sea Arcs are they're some of the most expensive boats you can get. They're priced on the high end. They really are. But they all come with like 70, 80, 100. They've got some with 100-gallon live wells in them. They're amazing boats. But, well, Uncle Lou calls them Sink Arc. He's not a fan of them, but.
Yeah. Yeah. The XLs, if I remember right, is one of they have is it a 30-gallon bait tank and then a 60-gallon live well, or is it bigger than that? They got 2 live wells, and one's a bait tank and one's a live well.
It's a 66-gallon live well that's on the back deck. They've actually moved the gas tank up to the front deck to create space for the live well and to make it ride more evenly when full. Then it also has the bait tank. I'm not sure on the size of it. It's not huge, but it's plenty big to keep live bait, and it's right in front of that console. And you can actually get it with a second console, so your passenger's got a little windshield, and then it also still has the bait tank built in front of the console.
Yeah. I looked at a Bass Tracker at Bass Pro Monday that had the double consoles like that. Yeah.
Can you see that, Danny?
Yeah, I love those boats, man. That's my dream boat.
This is a G3. They moved it's got the full windshield, so if you want to do the full enclosure, not just the bimini top,
yeah,
you've got a place to button it into. It's got 4 pedestal seats behind the console. The console's moved up. It's got a 65-gallon live well, which is plenty big, and then got a nice fishing platform off the back.
yeah.
I really like this boat. I hadn't looked at any of these, so I'm gonna start trying to look into a few of those.
Like I said, that's XL is my favorite boat, hands down. But man, who are you kidding? I'd have to win the lottery to buy one of them.
Well, nobody's claimed that $1 billion lottery ticket, so maybe they'll let you in some of that money there, Danny.
Murillo said, "Push that pre-qualify button, Cody." I'm waiting for my
This idiot.
I've got a boat sponsor. His name's Uncle Lou. He's been promising me for a month and a half he's gonna buy me a brand new boat, but still ain't done it.
Oh, man, we got a long ways to go.
How far of a ride is it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I don't know exactly. I know it'll be lunchtime by the time we get there because these guys, every time I take them, they remind me of that. Hey, it's buying lunch day, right? Yeah. You ain't buying lunch, I'm buying lunch.
Brad, I prefer a mod V. I mean, a deep V is great. They cut through the water really well, but then you've got to worry about all that extra draft too. So if you really like getting into some shallow spots, they're not ideal for that. Not completely decided against the deep V, but mod V I think's the preference. What's Uncle Lou smacking his face for?
Managed to pick up a lot of arrowheads out of that field right there until the farmer started shooting at us with a shotgun.
You like collecting points?
Oh, yeah. Man, there's a bunch of good places around here you can go. The field off to the right that we're passing now, I took my son out there when he was like 8 years old, and he picked up 15 in 30 minutes. And I mean perfect points. They weren't broken or nothing.
God bless. Good morning, Miss Sandy.
Yeah, they had just plowed that field, and then it rained the next day. And you go out there right after they plow it and after it rains, man, they're just laying on top everywhere.
You know, if you get a really like a flood season, that's the best time to go out.
Yeah.
I mean, you never wish for a bunch of erosion on anybody's land, but and I mean,
so you
also,
figure J-Dog's laid up hurting this morning or what?
I don't know what's going on with him. He ain't even text me back. The sucker.
Well, if he's like me, I'll tell you what, that ain't no joke.
I got to go to the pharmacy today. They called me in something for my back, something that's supposed to take the inflammation out of it. I forget what it's called. My aunt texted me and told me what she called me in yesterday to the pharmacy, but I
I've
forget what
been
it's called.
trying to think of something really cool to do tomorrow night. I didn't mean to cut you off there, but that's what I do. But anyways, I think last time I checked, Uncle Lou was at like 320, maybe a little more than that now. And this weekend, our goal is to try to push Uncle Lou as close to 500 if we can't get it as we can, And I may take a electric razor with me. And if we could get Uncle Lou to 500 this weekend, I'd shave my beard off right there on the riverbank.
Nah.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll take him. I ain't taking the mustache now, just the beard.
Bobcat, you're right. Meloxicam. I just looked it up.
Now, I'm not announcing that as a commitment. I said it's something I'm thinking about doing before y'all get crazy.
No, you said if this weekend Uncle Lou hits 500, we're getting a live chin unveiling.
I'll tell you what. Done deal. Done deal. Saturday night, tomorrow night, we're going to run the show. It's going to be open to everybody. I need all the help I can get. I think, I don't know what Uncle Lou's at right now. He was at like 320, I think. So that's a pretty big, to get 180, that's pretty big. But if we get him to 500, I'll have electric razor on the riverbank with me, and I'll shave my beard off. But I'm not taking the mustache.
He's at 100 or 326, so he needs 174.
There you go. If we get him 174 people tomorrow night, and I don't care if the next day they didn't stick. If we hit 500 tomorrow night, I'm shaving the beard off.
Woo! Uncle Lou said no, Danny.
I don't care. It'll grow back. Anything for Lou, man. It ain't like I'm cutting off my freaking arm. I do have my limits. I mean, I love Uncle Lou, but I'm not losing an arm. Hey, chop one of your fingers off. Nope.
Fish Flex in the house. He said, listening at work. We'll chat when I can. I was just watching Danny Stone channel. Switched over here. I can't get away from it.
There you go.
Man, you must have a boring life.
Man, we was on Jody's show last night, and about 3/4 of the way through the show, Jody disappeared. It was an hour before it was over. So it was a quarter way through the show. Yeah, that's right. But there was an hour to go, and Jody just disappeared. And everybody was screaming, Jody, Jody. And Brandon Bronner was all worried because they thought she might have fell overboard. A half hour after the show ended, she popped up all gooey-eyed.
How many fish did she
What
miss?
time is it? It's 2:30 in the morning, girl. You missed the whole thing. She goes, who won?
Art says that's not a beard, Danny. That's a goatee.
Well, I'll cut it off. See, there's always people in here just nitpicking. Nitpick. This right here, I'll cut it off. It's getting kind of gray anyway. And I don't dye it.
Kind of gray.
Yeah.
What's kind of gray about it?
It's pretty kind of gray. Hey, you laugh, son. You'll get there one day. I bet you got gray hairs on your head now somewhere.
Mine's just falling out. They ain't turning gray.
See, you're cheating. I ain't never had gray hair. Oh, no. Bald-headed. What's that water look like?
Art said he's just trying to keep you straight.
No, actually, it's pretty low.
Uncle Lou, Miss Sandy wants to know if you got purple rods in stock.
I'm surprised we ain't lost signal yet.
Yep.
I'm trying to
Miss
figure out
Sandy
why I'm
wants to
lagging.
know if Uncle Lou's got any of the purple rods. We'll see if he'll answer you here soon, Miss Sandy. Art said salt and pepper. Well, that's more salt hanging down from his face than it is pepper.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt in there.
He got the salt. So,
Man, everybody planted rice this year. Good God, rice fields as far as you can see.
Bobcat, you said you take that meloxicam. Does it make you dizzy or sick or anything? Because she'd give me something else that made me sicker than a dog. And does it actually work? Because my back is throbbing. I'm hoping it's actually going to help. Miss Sandy said, I'm all salt, Danny.
Yeah, large bunch of bullfrogs on that ditch right there. Ooh, I wish I had both of them side by sides and he had a feather up his butt. We'd both be tickled.
What? What the? Oh. Uncle Lou says, I made the comment to Brian B and J Dog about 500 is a big joke. You all know I have no interest in growing my channel, rather just support. Sandy, yes, but heading away for 10 days.
Who said that?
Uncle Lou.
I don't care. We're doing it anyway.
That's right.
You should have known that, Lou. Danny's gonna do what he wants to do.
I'm going to do what I want to do.
That's
Look
right.
here, Danny. We done got Uncle Lou up to 329.
I love it. No, we did, buddy. You and me together.
Well, one of
They
them
want to see that beard come off. Or goatee, as Mark said.
I just went and got my little boy's tablet and subscribed to him from it. So that was one of them. Fish Ranch Aquatics, how's it going? No, Uncle Lou, you need to be able to make community posts so when you get reels, rods in stock, when you sell out of certain ones, you can make a community post and it's quick and easy, same as you would on Facebook. Because a lot of us don't get on Facebook. We don't have it. So we need to get you to at least 500. You know, Uncle Lou's hard head his day is long, but it's all right. We can be too. Brian, catch a fish.
I'm trying. I got a ton of fish under me, like some big marks under me. None of them wanting to eat. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna move.
What is that, soybeans? Or is that,
Look,
what is that? That's cotton?
looks like cotton.
I can't tell. Mine's still blurry. Ain't awake yet.
Bobcat said them are carp. What's he wishing that voodoo on you for, Brian? Why is Bobcat picking on you?
That ain't cotton. That's soybeans.
Right back there was more bushier.
Oh, bullcrap. It's the same thing as planted here.
Look at on that side. Look on this
It's the
side.
same dang thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Looks different to me.
You blinder than I am. Them soybeans.
I ain't woke up yet. He's 10 yet.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't awake yet excuse. You can't copy off of me.
It looks like cotton to me.
I'll show
We
you.
don't have a lot of carp in this lake.
Danny, the pot just got sweetened. So for 500, you shave your beard. For 550, J Dog also gives away the slime cat. He called his 72-pound blue cat on.
There you go, man. And anybody else, this thing, I'm calling out everybody Saturday night to come and help. We need all hands on deck.
When we're done here, I'll make a short and I'll put your link in the description tell them to come check it out, and also put Uncle Lou's link there that they need to come subscribe.
Good deal, buddy. Now I've already got the thumbnail, the thing posted for Saturday Night Show too.
Yeah, I seen it. I'll grab the link to it.
Yeah. You know what though? I mean, Uncle Lou don't care, but you know what? That's when I like to do it the most. Is when somebody don't care. He don't care about none of that crap. But you look at how much he's done for everybody. He's done a lot for a lot of people. For me, I mean, man, I think I won like a shirt or a hat off of him here recently. And dadgum, he sent me a whole crate of crap. You know, he don't have to do that, but he does it.
Oh, he's helped me out a ton. I couldn't even
Well,
begin to list it all.
you see all this land on the left right here, starting right there. All this, both these houses, all the way down to this city limits here. I used to own all that property right there. Every bit of it. That was all mine. Lost in the divorce.
Uncle Lou said, tell Danny to stop in Caruthersville and show you Grizzly Jig Company.
We're going to skirt around Caruthersville.
Caruthersville, okay.
We're going on the bypass in the town. But Caruthersville, yeah, Grizzly Jig, man, they got some cool stuff in there, man. If we got time today, though, we may go into Bass Pro. We'll go into Pyramid.
I've never been to the Pyramid.
Oh, my God, you've got to go. It's amazing.
Been there twice.
Bandit, you getting some wakes there, buddy?
These bass boats about to drive me nuts.
J-Dog, how you feeling this morning, brother? Brother, I can give you a call and you'd answer. I figured you were still asleep and didn't feel good. So, Bobcat said, buy a boat while you're there, Danny.
Don't you know I want to? But I'm going to be pulling up. How much that dang machine weigh?
It's about 10, 15,000 pounds.
About 15,000 pounds? Yeah. I'm going to be pulling that. I ain't got room for a boat.
I don't know if I can pull that in the boat.
No, I'm not doing the triple axle or the triple hookup thing. I'm not doing that. They're fine as long as you drive forward. If you ever have to back up, it's a mess.
J-Dog, you're the host of this show. I'm the co-host. Why aren't you up here?
What we got going on here? Yeah, you watch this idiot pull out right as I get there.
J-Dog said if he hits 650,
Pull
he's
out
going
on
to shave his head.
You know times are tough when you're blowed out, your tire blow down the side of the road, and the tire that blow down is already a donut. They probably should have stopped and helped, but I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing for it.
Look there. Can't even help a fellow traveler out.
There's nothing I can do for it. I can't let him ride in this truck. It's illegal. I'll lose my job. And I don't have one of those 14-inch donut tires on this truck. It's running 17s. I'm sure he's got a cell phone. He knows somebody he can call.
Brian, you think about changing spots or something?
He decided to put bait on.
That's
What
what
you
he
say,
did.
Cody?
Are you changing spots or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna move about 100 yards over here to the island.
Uncle Lou said an eel eagle's a sick bird, you big dummy.
Yep. No, we're not allowed to have anybody in these trucks that is not a city employee because of insurance purposes.
I don't even want to hear the word insurance.
I know. Well, it ain't a problem for me, you know. Like I said, I tell all the guys at work that I'm gonna retire at 60, and they go, "But you'll lose your health insurance with the city." I said, "I'm a vet. I never use health insurance with the city. Never have, never will. I go to the VA. I don't need their insurance."
Dang, or J Dog, I'm sorry about that, man. He said he can't even get out of bed.
That's what I thought. Dude, man, I'm telling you, I've messed my back up so bad before that my legs didn't work.
Uncle Jeep says, Bandit. Who the heck is Bandit? That ain't no Trans Am, and he don't look like Burt Reynolds.
Where's Snowman? Hey, what was his dog's name? Was it Cletus? No. What was Jerry Reed's dog name on that show?
Never watched it.
Boy, you live under a rock, son.
What that show come out in 49?
No, it wasn't Bo. That's the Duke Boys.
No. I think it was Bo.
No, it was not Bo. Wait a minute.
I think it was.
It might have been.
Yeah, I think it is.
Hell, you just talked me into it.
Yeah. I'm about 50-50 on that. I think it is Bo. They did long since I watched that.
Oh, boy, it's nice, Bo.
Danny, I'm going to leave you to it for a second. I got to use the restroom.
Well, go on and go. Don't forget to wash your hands before you come back.
He did that yesterday and then come back for 45 minutes.
Brian, I bet it's awful lonely.
To what?
I bet it's awful lonely with our boy in school.
Yeah. Well, at least I got you guys to talk to.
But you guys got anything planned for the Labor Day weekend? It's Labor Day or Memorial Day? It's Labor Day. Isn't it?
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fishing in that tournament tomorrow.
There you go. What we got? Top jumpers. Oh, he doesn't run that truck off in the ditch and got tore up. I hate this intersection right here.
It's as bad as Saxon.
No, you see that thing with the balloons on it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's been there for a long time. They put it up every time they come down here. New. When I worked first responders, lived at Wardale. There was a 17-year-old girl across this intersection right here, and a semi truck hit her car.
Oh, wow.
And it smashed that car so bad that me and Ronnie Roberts was first to arrive on the scene, and I could barely fit my hand through the window, and I felt her neck, and she had a pulse. But then she grabbed my hand, and I sit there and held that girl's hand while she died in that car. I hate that intersection. It's worse. God, I don't even like thinking about it. It's gonna make me cry again.
Oh.
That's when I left the first responders. I couldn't deal with that.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, yesterday whenever I got up to use the restroom, then I realized what time it was. I had to call the garage, get get my wife's car fixed. Put me out another $400. I'm getting tired of that thing. Looked into buying her a brand new one, but I didn't like the interest. So the interest rates the banks are offering right now is just crap. Just crap. Missy Kennedy, how's it going? Thanks for coming in.
Lost Oak says where we're at right now is the hottest place on earth.
The hottest place on earth.
Yeah, we're right outside the city limits of Caruthersville, Missouri. And Mississippi River runs through there. He said he never fished there again. He said, every time you ever been there, it's been so dadgum hot you couldn't breathe. And hell, it's only about 35 miles, 40 miles from my house.
Oh, look like Bandit's got to where he's going. Tell Danny the dog's name was Fred.
Fred! That's right. Who got it right? Who was that?
Missy Kennedy.
Missy. It was Fred. Told you what, Bo.
Uncle Lou said it is the hottest place on earth. Thought I was going to die down there.
Well, we're going around the overpass now and bypassing Caruthersville. So Uncle Luke pretty much knows exactly where I'm at.
Why I don't head west for nothing.
Yeah. Well, we're heading east right now. We're eastbound and down like old Fred.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're going to do what they say can't be done. So let me drop this link in the chat again for Uncle Lou.
And there's a little town of Atai, Missouri. Come to Atai for all your illegal street drug needs. If you can take it, they can make it.
Uncle Lou said, yep, don't go west to the Caruthersville exit. No.
Yeah. You know it's bad when they got a sign flashes that caution crackheads crossing the street.
All right.
They don't have deer crossings here. They got crackhead crossings.
So I just dropped Uncle Lou's link in the chat for anybody that hadn't heard. If we get him to 500 by the end of Danny's show tonight, he's shaving the goatee.
That's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah. If they hit 550, J-Dog is going to give away a slime cat rod that he caught his 72-pound blue cat on.
Ooh, that's a heck of a deal there.
So 500 is the goatee, 550 is the goatee, and the rod giveaway.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Brian better get with it because I only planned on going live for about an hour. We've been on here an hour. I can't do it like the big dogs and keep it going all day. This chair hurts my back too much.
Hey, everybody needs a little help every now and then.
Let me get Catfish Bandit's link and drop it in the chat too because he's the one. He's the one up here entertaining us. letting us watch fishing.
Hey, he does catch fish. I'll tell you that.
Yes, he does. I've
Man,
never watched the
you
stream
remember?
where he's caught.
Was it last year or earlier this year when Chunky went through that bad spell? He went like 3 months without catching a fish. I'm starting to head down that road myself, man. I mean, I ain't been catching nothing worth speaking of at all. Last Saturday, I caught a channel cat. I think it weighed 1.54 pounds. Fished all day for a 1.5-pound channel cat. And 3 weeks before that, I got an 11.5-pound flathead, but I ain't caught nothing.
All right, everyone. This is Catfish Bandits Link. He is who's up on screen with us, Mr. Brian. If you hadn't, go over, give him a sub. He's got a lot of awesome fishing content. His son Brady even gets out and fishes with him sometime. It's an awesome team there, and we should show him some support and love.
See, that's what's bad about Brady starting school. Because since Brady started school, nobody watches Brian anymore. They all watch for Brady.
He was the.
I'm kidding, Brian. But Brady is star of the show, buddy.
What crap are you talking, Danny?
I said, ever since Brady started school, nobody's watching your channel anymore.
You're right. You're exactly right. I can't catch no fish either.
We want Brady.
He'll be with me tomorrow.
Brady was is the brains of the operation.
Absolutely.
He's a heck of a young fisherman.
Well, see, Brady will do stuff Brian won't. I don't know how many times you get on the channel. Hey, y'all want to see me jump in the water and grab that turtle?
Yeah, he's nuts. His baseball team won a championship last Saturday in the travel ball tournament.
Awesome. Congratulations to Brady. Murillo says, yep, that's what happens to me when Lauren goes back to school. I'm not the star either. Everyone knows it. You know that I know that you know.
Hey, them kids, they bring a whole different air of entertainment to it. Because you never know what they're going to do.
Yep.
And it usually winds up being funny.
Murillo said,
hey,
hey,
exit here. I don't think so.
Murillo said, hey, Brian, we could start a new clique, the Boring Dads Fisherman Clique.
That works for me.
There you go. Hey, there's a thought.
I don't think watching Brian's boring, so y'all just get out of here with that smack talk.
Be better if we would catch a fish, wouldn't it?
See, I've tried to get my grandkids to come up on channel. They have a couple times, but they're camera shy. I got to get them out of that.
All right. See you, Double Dave.
Dyersburg, Tennessee, 18 miles.
Everybody be sure to hit that thumbs up as well. Let's see how many thumbs up we got this morning. Got 29 thumbs up, 32 people in here. Y'all hit that thumbs up.
Somebody's slacking. I hit the thumbs up on it on my laptop before I left the house.
Murillo, we ain't allowed to have clicks. It hurts people's feelings, apparently. That's what J-Dog says. What's he whining about, J-Dog? Hey, Brian?
Yeah.
When I wrap this up, you going to go live on your channel?
Yeah, I can go live on my channel when y'all get off.
All right. I'm not going to be here much longer.
That's fine.
do you want to hop down before I end it so I can put the link to your stream right in chat?
Okay.
That way everybody can click that link from chat and go straight over to you.
That'll work.
All right, go ahead and set it up, brother. Once I see it pop up, then I'll drop the link in chat and I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for coming out and hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
I know, I appreciate it. And hopefully there's 25 people still in here. Hopefully there's at least 25 people come over.
Hold on, you can't.
Fish on?
Something's on there. Yeah, I got something.
All right, let's give him full screen.
Well, I don't know. He might have got off. Hang on. Quiet turtle. Yeah, he got off.
No,
I bet it was a turtle.
I be dang. $351 said, fish on, fish gone.
Fish gone.
The turtles are notorious for hanging around these islands and teasing the crap out of me.
Art, he does. That's part of the reason I got to get off here is because I hadn't fed them this morning. I did let them out before I took the boys to school, but I need to let them out and let them run around the backyard, get a little energy out.
All right, Cody, I'm going to hop down and switch over to my channel.
All right. I'll throw the link up in chat, brother. See ya.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. 1 second. Why is this like this? There we
Let's
go.
see. We got the river coming up.
J-Dog said, I've been yelling at my dog to shut up. Turns out it was Cody's dog. Yeah. Yeah, he's there whining. Eddie Gross, good morning.
Well, I wish J-Dog lived closer or I live closer to him because I got the equipment. I could have fixed that water line for him in 30 minutes.
Well, don't rub it in his face.
No, I'm saying I wished I was able to help him.
So does Danny have a hostage in that truck?
Yes, I do. That's Mr. Josh Smith right there. Yeah. I did every time.
God bless. He's broke it. Let's see here. Catfish Bandit.
That's great foods. You still hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
It's pretty long.
You messed it all up, Danny.
I see it.
All right, everybody. So Catfish Bandit is live. I just dropped the link to his stream in the chat. Everybody be sure to go over there, show him some love. He come up, give us entertainment this morning because Lord knows I didn't have anything interesting to say. Thank you, Danny, for coming up. Everybody remember, push it out. Get Uncle Lou to 500. Danny's shaving his beard live. J-Dog at 550 is giving away a slime cat. So a lot of exciting stuff going on this weekend, as well as the So You Think You Can Fish tournament. Catfish Bandit's also going to be in that. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in. As we always say, it's God, family, and the great outdoors. God bless, and y'all have a great weekend.